Hi, welcome back or welcome if you're new. Today's video is working on a transition from one balance to another. You will need a strap for this practice. If you don't have one, don't worry, you can use a scarf or a dressing gown cord, whatever you have that's nice and long. And then pop something comfortable to move in on and join me on the mat. We're going to start this practice lying down. When you're ready, come down onto the mat, lying in whatever way is most comfortable. Let the body just settle into the mat and take a moment drawing the awareness in. Check in and notice how you're feeling within yourself. Maybe closing the eyes for a moment. Allow the attention to draw in. Try not to judge or analyze. Just awareness of how you feel in this moment. Let the awareness come to settle on the breath and follow the flow of breath in and out of the body. Gently deepening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. And breathing through the nose as best as you can. Try and maintain that steady breath throughout the practice. Next time you inhale, we're going to draw the right knee in, clasping around the right knee and hug the thigh down towards the body. Great. Left knee could be bent, or you can lengthen the left leg away, coming into Arpanasana. If you like, maybe giving the right ankle a bit of a circle one way, and then back the other way. Great. And then foot back to center. We're going to grab hold of that strap or whatever alternative you've come up with. Take the strap around the sole of the right foot and send the right foot up towards the ceiling. Again, left leg can be bent or lengthened away, your choice. So we want the strap in both hands and have it long enough that you can keep the shoulders snuggled down onto the mat. Try and push away through that heel and find the point where you feel a good stretch, but it's not so much that you're desperate to get out of the pose. So we're finding that nice place where there's the sensation, but it's not too extreme. Then from here, we're just going to point the toes away and then draw the toes towards the shin again. So just point the toes away and then draw the toes towards the shin. We'll do that a couple more times. Pointing and then flexing. Pointing and flexing. Great. Then flex the foot. Draw the toes towards you, push away through the heel and use the strap just to draw the leg a little closer in. See if it moves a little bit further after doing some pointing and flexing of the foot. And then keeping the foot flexed, we're going to bend the knee a little and then push away through the heel. So we bend the knee, draw the thigh down towards you and then push away again through the heel, lengthening through the leg. We'll do a couple more like that, bending, and then push away through the heel. Great, one more. Lovely. Then we're just going to hold there in the stretch for a couple of breaths. So again, keep drawing the toes towards the shin. The more you draw the toes towards the shin, the more you'll feel that stretch through the back of the leg. Maybe if, like me, you have the left knee bent, you want to experiment with sending the left knee away. See how that changes the stretch. Fab. Last breath. And then we'll bend the knee, release the strap. Maybe give that right knee another little hug in. Give the ankle a bit of a circle. Ease that leg out. Great. And then we'll pop the right foot down and draw the left knee in. So hug the thigh down towards the body. Great. Right knee can stay bent, or you can lengthen the right leg away along the mat. Maybe giving the left ankle a bit of a circle one way. And then back the other way. Lovely. Then we take the strap around the left foot. Send the foot up towards the ceiling. Great. Remember, strap in both hands, have it long enough that you can keep the shoulders snuggled down. Then we're going to point the toes away and then flex the foot, draw the toes towards you. So point the toes away and then flex the foot. Great, we'll do a couple more like this. Wonderful. Then we'll flex that foot, draw the toes towards the shin, push away through the heel. See if you can draw the leg a little closer in. Then we bend the knee, thigh coming down towards the body, and push away through the heel, lengthen away through the leg. We bend, and then lengthen. Great. Doing a few more like this. As you lengthen the leg away, don't worry about it being dead straight. Just try and find that stretch through the back of the leg. Really push away through the heel. Wonderful. After this next one, we'll lengthen through that leg. So keep drawing the toes towards the shin. Find the stretch all through the back of the leg. Again, if you like, and the right knee is bent, maybe lengthening the right leg away. Have a play around with how that feels. If the right leg is lengthened away, try bending it and notice how that changes the stretch. Wonderful. We'll take one more breath here. Great. And then bend the knee in. Release the strap. You can pop that to the side for now. Hug the left thigh down towards you. Maybe giving the ankle a circle. Maybe easing the knee a little from side to side. Have a little wriggle. Great. Then we'll pop the left foot down. Bend the right knee in. Just have both knees bent, feet on the mat. Arms out at shoulder height, palms facing down. We'll have the feet a little bit wider, so have them around hip distance. And then let the knees roll down to one side. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale through center. Great. So the exhale twists. The inhale comes through center. You can always add the head in, turning the head in the opposite direction to the knees. Great. We'll do one more to either side. Lovely. And the knees back to center. Give the knees a little hug in. And then rocking yourself up to sitting or rocking yourself to one side to come up. We'll spin the feet all the way around. Coming to tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. The inhale, we're going to look up, cat-cow, send the heart forward. Exhale, round the back, belly button to spine. So the inhale looks up. The exhale rounds. Great. Just a couple more like this. Wonderful. And we'll come to a nice neutral spine. We're going to take the big toes together, take the knees out as wide as the mat and sit back to the heels, coming into a wide-legged ancestral worship. Think about the fingers reaching towards the top of the mat as you send the hips towards the back of the mat. We'll inhale, bring the weight forward, draw the knees back in, send the right foot out behind, lengthen through that leg. Then with an inhale, we're going to step that foot forwards to the outside of the right hand. Great, so hands down on the inside of the right foot. Weight's going to go into the left hand and the left knee. Right hand resting on the right knee. And just roll onto the outside edge of the foot, opening out through the hip. So we're not pushing on the right knee. The right hand is just there as a little guide. Most of our weight is going through the left hand and left knee. Then we inhale, bring that knee back through center. Hands down again on the inside of the right foot. Draw the hips back slightly and then slide the right foot back. Great, we'll send the left foot out behind, lengthen through that leg. Then with an inhale, bend the knee in, step the foot forward, hands down on the inside of the left foot. Great, weight's going into the right hand, right knee, left hand resting on the left knee. We roll onto the outside edge of the foot and open out through that hip. Lovely. And we'll inhale, knee back through center, hands down on the inside of the foot. We're going to tuck the back toes this time, lift the back knee and step back for downward facing dog. So just take a moment here. You could give the heels a bit of a walk, shake the head, nod the head, ease the body into the pose. Fab. Lift the gaze towards the top of the mat. We're going to step or walk the feet forward. Uttanasana, your standing forward fold. Hands could be on the mat or on the legs. Weight slightly forwards towards the toes. Great. Maybe giving the head a bit of a shake. Let gravity do the work for a moment. Brilliant. Then a good bend in both knees. Inhale, rolling all the way up. Coming right the way up to standing. Give the shoulders a nice roll back at the top. Lovely. Inhale. Take the arms out and up. And as you exhale, hands down to prayer, bend into the knees. Coming down into a little chair pose. So weight slightly back towards the heels. Some of you may find it helps to tuck the tailbone a little. And then we're going to exhale, lengthen through the legs, hands down towards the mat or onto the legs, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up, coming all the way back up to standing. Exhale again, bend into the knees, down into chair. Great, inhaling here. Exhale, release into your forward fold. Great. Once more, inhale out and up. Exhale, bend into the knees, chair. Inhaling here. Exhale, forward fold. Great. Inhale, arms out and up. exhale, hands down to prayer. Lovely. Have a little wriggle, and then we're going to grab our band again. So grab your strap, whatever you've got to use for your band. And we're going to take that around the right foot. Great. If you want for this one to have something to hold on to, feel free to use a chair or a wall. We're going to take the weight into the left foot, bring the right knee up, and bring the strap into either the right hand or into both hands if you prefer. Your choice. Standing up nice and tall. Make sure you feel steady here first. And then we're going to see if we can take that right foot out in front. Doesn't need to go high. Doesn't even need to go completely straight. Just trying to lengthen that foot away. Notice if you start to lean back, try and bring the body weight slightly forward. Great. We're then going to bend that knee, release the strap, and just wrap the strap around the neck for now. Keeping that right foot lifted, cross the right leg over the left leg, coming into eagle. At any point, if you need to pop the toes down, pop the toes down. Right foot can float or it can wrap around the back of the leg. Left arm on top. Either wrap the arms around, backs of the hands, or palms together. And then just a real sneaky one, I'm just throwing this balance on you straight away. We're going to do a little swooping eagle, little fold forward, bringing the elbows towards the knees. Embrace any wobbles. We'll inhale all the way back up to standing. Release the arms and release the legs. Well done, give everything a bit of a wriggle. And we're going to do that on the other side. So now you know what's coming. It'll be interesting, just notice how you feel doing it when you know what's happening. There's benefits to both. Sometimes when we don't know what's going to happen, we're concentrating so much on what we're doing next that we forget to wobble. Sometimes when we know what's going to happen next, our nervous system is a bit calmer and we wobble less. See what happens. There is no right or wrong. So, strap's going to go around the left foot. Again, feel free to hold on to a chair, a wall, have it there for moral support if you want to. Then we take the weight into the right foot and bring the left leg up. Strap can go into the left hand or it can be in both hands. Standing up nice and tall, find the balance first, and then we send the left foot out in front. Remember, it doesn't need to go high, it doesn't need to be straight. But notice if that tilt back happens, try and bring yourself fairly upright. Wonderful. Then we're going to bend the knee, try and keep that left foot lifted. Strap can go around the neck. We bend into the right knee as we wrap the left leg around into eagle. Remember, toes could be down. You could have the foot floating or foot wrapped round. Right arm on top this time. Maybe wrap the arms around. Backs of the hands together or palms together. Into eagle. And we'll see if we can do a little swooping eagle. Elbows coming towards the knees. Or I'm off sideways. Great. Then we inhale. Coming all the way back up. Release the arms and release the legs. Well done. Give everything a little wriggle. So see, even I wobble over lots of the times. We're going to give that another go. If you like, you can do this without the strap. So if you find you can reach your foot, feel free to take hold of the toes to send the foot out in front. Again, doesn't need to go straight. You can have a bend in the knee. I find sometimes it helps holding onto your foot because you have that extra bit of information for your brain, the brain-body connection. But if you find your hamstrings are a barrier to that, or arm length, body length, or you find that the strap just gives you a little bit more safety, go with that. See what you feel like. Have a little experiment. When you're ready, weight's going to go into the left foot. We either take hold of the right foot or take hold of the strap around the right foot. When you feel steady, right foot is going out in front. If you're holding onto the foot, left hand can be on the hip or it can float around, however you like. We then bend that right knee. Strap goes around the neck. If you're using the strap, we come into eagle, wrap the left arm over the right arm, wrap the right leg over the left leg. We feel good swooping eagle, bringing the elbows down towards the knee. Inhale to come all the way back up. Release the arms, release the legs. Well done. Give everything a good wriggle. Great. And then we'll give it a go on the other side. Weight into the right foot. Draw the left leg up. Maybe you use your strap, maybe you take hold with the hand. Send the left foot out in front. Keep lifting up through the upper body. And then we bend the knee. Strap goes around the neck if you're using the strap. Wrap the left leg over the right leg. Right arm over the left arm. Into eagle. Swooping eagle, bringing the elbows down to the knees. Inhale to come all the way back up to standing. Wobbling as much as you need to. Release the arms and release the legs. Well done. Give everything a good wiggle. Fantastic work. Stand wherever you like on the mat. Feet as wide as the mat, toes turned out. We bend into the knees, coming down into Malasana or Yogi squat. Great. Lift the heels if you need to, just coming down as low as feels comfortable. Tailbone down towards the mat, crown up towards the ceiling. Fabulous. We're going to sit ourselves down onto the mat, either using the hands or if you can, without using the hands. And then slowly coming all the way down to lying. Once you're lying, arms out at shoulder height, palms facing down, and take the feet as wide as the mat, knees bent. We're going to windscreen wipe the knees. So let the knees roll down to one side. Inhale through center, exhale down to the other side. Right, so the inhale comes through center. The exhale twists. Like earlier in the practice, if you like, you can send the head in the opposite direction to the knees. Great. One more to either side. Lovely. And then knees back to center. Right, we'll give the knees a hug in. Maybe happy baby pose if you like, or just hugging the knees in, taking the knees in a little circle. Then we'll place the feet down onto the mat, knees bent. Take the soles of the feet together, let the knees roll out, coming into a reclining cobbler pose. Hands resting on the center if that's comfortable, or they could go out to the sides or up and overhead. And just take a moment. Let the eyes gently close. And start to draw the awareness in. Breathing through the nose as best as you can. Trying to slow the breath down. Recalling how you felt at the beginning of the practice. And just be aware of any changes. No judgment, No expectation, just awareness. If you have time, staying here in meditation. But if this is all you have time for today, we'll just pop the hands under the legs to help draw the knees back in. Hug the knees in towards you, give the spine a bit of a rock, maybe lifting the head towards the knees, curl yourself into a tight ball. Great. Letting the eyes gently open when you feel ready. Then either rocking to one side to come up or rocking yourself straight up to sitting. Great. Bringing yourself fully back into the room. Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that practice. Do let me know how you got on. Don't worry if there were wobbles. Wobbles are perfectly human. As you saw, I wobble too. Working on our balance is still worthwhile, even if you don't feel like you end up at that point where you're really super steady. The goal is to improve balance, is not to be superhuman. So don't worry, wobbles are the most normal thing in the world. Do subscribe, leave me a comment, I really appreciate it, and I will see you here again soon. Om Shanti.